So, what, you don't watch my show anymore, Cousin Richie? Look, I know how to trade and all and trade around what I see. I've never been the best at like predicting things because, everybody's 50-50 when you factor it all in over time. I basically called this day yesterday and it played out just like I thought it was going to, which is kind of scary because my bearishness is being confirmed. UVXY is doing that. These late sell-offs, the inability to close at highs, NVIDIA finally showing a double top that actually held. So NVIDIA got a double top. You got a 50-point pullback. And I just want to say Summit, SMMT. I'll just give you I told you so. Because again, I wouldn't be a good guru on the internet if I didn't say, see, I told you, Summit. Remember 3 years ago, I said I like this stock at 350. Well, now they announced some news and the stock's at 1250. See? Told you. By the way, I'm long LPA at $41. I just sold it at 305. See? Told you. Have you seen LPA today? Yeah, I'm in. I'm in at $43 right there at the VWAP break. And I just sold it. That's me at 305. No shit. And if you believe that, this lighter was used by Chuck Norris. And I'll sell it to you for only $2,000. Chuck Norris's lighter. I am offended. 245. I'm offended. And here I am making a video for you and you're not even watching me anymore. So anyway, y'all, this is by far the greatest year ever. I thought last year was great. I thought calling the Kathy Wood top was great. For something clicked in me. I think it's now I'm really not trading anything else but the stocks that are in the news. I'm staying disciplined. I'm not, chasing the shiny objects. I'm shorting my UVXY. I'm on the right side of the Qs. I'm not getting aggressively short until it's time to get aggressive. I'm doing everything right now, which is usually about time where I have a 10 grand loss day. But this is good stuff. The swing trades. What's crazy is my swing trade longs stayed good while the market was getting smoked today. So basically, I am this good right now, and I'm just gonna milk it because generally I'm not. I got investments are working, swing trades are working, my day trades are working. It doesn't usually all collide like that. Even silver's going up. Are you watching? What's up, Cousin Richie? Cousin Richie was with us this morning. See, me and Cousin Richie, we got addicted. Cousin Richie likes to buy. Yeah, the website was down. Just use this link here. By the way, if you guys, there's a server problem at Network Solutions. So here's the backup. This is the backdoor Goodfellas going through the kitchen way in. So use this right now. Log in right now. Use that link. The password is do it now. Do it now. VWAP. And you're good. And if we let you, maybe we'll even let you stay Saturday too. I don't know if I'm that nice. But man, if you were with me today, like for instance, if today you said, all right, I'm in and I'm going to just do whatever you tell me to do, you'd be having the sickest day of your life. Seriously. I mean, I've been on fire this week. Like absolutely amazing. Hello. So yeah, I mean, the only thing I didn't do right today, and again, this is also another thing that traders do wrong. The stock, here, think of it this way. The stock is an inanimate object, right? Has no thoughts. Holy shit, LPA 357 bid by 550 offer. That's me on the offer at 550. Somebody buy it from me. 360 bid by 800 offer on LPA. The stock's going to 2,700 tomorrow. Watch, it's going to be sick. Don't anybody buy it. This is just a ridiculous joke. We got one share, but it's trading in 300-point increments. Oh my God, it's 420 bid. They're bidding at 420. You telling me we're not in the Matrix? Get the fuck out of here with this thing. The thing was $30. It was just $43 before. It's at 440 now. 785 offer. 450 bid. Who's on the bid? I want to know what maniac is on the bid on this stock right here. This is fucking insane. So anyway, I don't even know what the hell I was saying now. Oh, swing trading. The only thing I didn't do today, right, was trade Credo. You know why? Because the stock bugs me, right? I never make money on this thing. You know, I luckily got out of the swing trade. I was down about $3,000 on the swing trade, wound up getting out of it flat, which was a win because I was counting that thing as a loss. And then it came roaring back 6 months later, and we had that long dated call spread on, right? And then the earnings come out, I think it was 6 months ago. I bought the dip, and the dip kept dipping. I lost money on it again. So today, it did look a lot different. And I just said to myself, you know what? Fuck this stock. It's the improper way to buy. It's the improper way to trade. Credo doesn't know who I am and my 30 contracts. Credo doesn't care about me. So why should I care about it? It's a new trade. It broke VWAP, broke the high of the day. Man, that stock got accumulated all day. And I'm going to say now, finally, I'm going to say it doesn't crash because the last 6 times it broke out, it gave Jerry Orbach the whole thing and then tanked and broke back below where it came from every time. I'm just going to leave it alone, but I just want to remind you that NVTS is like Credo's younger brother. By the way, they are punishing the Qs right now. They're slamming NVIDIA. Wow, people are starting to get their balls. And by the way, this is how you do it. You don't short stocks when they're going up. So now when it finally turns and you actually have a reason, do it. Do it. You got a double, triple, quadruple top on NVIDIA. You broke the VWAP, you tested it, and then you broke the lows of the day. That's when you pile on. And by the way, that's why I'm trying to keep these videos short and sweet. If you go back to the video, and I think it went a little bit too long. Listen to the levels I gave you when I'm wearing the Grateful Dead sweatshirt. Look at where the NQ futures went. How you doing? So the only disappointing thing right now, and I'm going to talk more about this later tonight. We're going to keep it short and sweet. We'll play some music. We'll do some bong hits. And I'm going to watch the Rangers game, and I don't want to be disturbed. All right. If they don't win tonight, it's over. So I'm going to be hunkered down watching the Rangers tonight, but we'll schmooze for a little bit. What I hope to have happen, because I'm super bearish right now, is that I wanted to see UVXY close negative and have, the short squeeze into the close. We almost got it, and then it gave way, which also tells me that we're going down tomorrow, and I'm going to go crazy. I'm saying we're going down not just tomorrow. I think we're going to have actually a 3 fucking day sell-off. I know. Ooh. Like I might want to buy puts on a Friday and hold them over the weekend. Are you fucking crazy? That's how nuts I am right now. But if there's a reason to do it, we're going to have to do it. If UVXY is above $28 tomorrow and the market's breaking down into those 20-day VWAPs, we're going to give way. And again, like I said, it's not going to be so horrible. All we're going to go back to is what's another 5 points to the downside at this point? Five, possibly six. You're thinking you don't think we go 5, 6 points to the downside tomorrow? Of course we can. So what we need, if you say the prayer to the stock gods, right? What we need is a gap up, sucker everybody out of their shorts, sucker the longs into thinking this was just another buy the dip opportunity. Give me a reason with UVXY going green or staying strong. And then if we break today's lows, which is not too far away, I mean, that's why I was hoping for a bigger move. But that's why you got to hope that the market starts higher tomorrow. So then we can get a running start at like 350, 250, buy some some 450 puts on the Qs, get the SQQ $10 calls, and then we'll be ready to rock. But if NVIDIA keeps collapsing the way it is into the aftermarket, there's no chance that the market's gapping up tomorrow, because pretty much everything that's going on is revolving around this one stock right now, which is another reason for me to be bearish, because that's not a good stock market when it's controlled by one stock. I don't care. So again, I don't need a lot to get bearish. And this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I've been waiting to reload on a short. I'm already short. I'm staying short overnight, the QQQ itself. But I really wanted to load up like stupid, like crazy, like 2,000, 3,000 contracts on the SQQ. And we're just not going to get it. We're not going to get the price I want unless we gap up. So I'm with you, James. I don't think we're gapping up. I think we're going to gap down and freaking just we're going to open up at 445. So this is going to be one of those nights where I'll probably be back trading 11 o'clock tonight with the futures again, like I did yesterday. And if we roll over, I'm just going to short a couple of contracts, because I think we're going to be looking like another 200 to 300, maybe 400 to 500 to the downside on the NASDAQ futures. So, and here's the best part. If I'm wrong about all that shit, we're just going to crush UVXY right back to 26. So we'll make $1.50 on those, right? And if the market's rallying, we'll be just, I think the easiest trade of our lifetime. If the market is even remotely stable, UVXY is going to crack, because the idea of it having 3 up days in a row is insane. And we just did it. 4 up days in a row on UVXY. Oh, check outside. Pigs are flying. But if we see 4 up days in a row on UVXY, oh man, that means we're going to be down at least 5 more. And then if we give way, it could be gnarly. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking 445 is easy tomorrow. 445 is easy. And then you got the monthly is 444. And then you've got the next area, 442, 442, you 441, you 414. Right smack dab in the middle of this monstrous rally we had in November. Give half of it back. Rocking. Feels good. All right. Well, that was something. I'll see you guys tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys the next day. And then I'll see you Saturday as well. So stay healthy. And I'm going to show you a couple of these charts if you do. And again, I can't show them to you right now. But and one thing about predictions before I go is that nothing feels better than having your prediction be validated by the price action. And if you're not courageous enough to put a trade on when what you thought was about to happen starts to happen, and you're still afraid to press the button, then you probably can't trade. I'll be back around 7:30 because the Rangers are going to get on at 8. I don't like watching the first 5 minutes of the game. It's like a tradition of mine. I don't watch the first 5 minutes. I don't know why. I'm very superstitious. But maybe I'll just keep it on the computer. But yeah, usually you come in, there'll be music playing. NVIDIA up 900% since the 900% since the lows. What do you mean, 5 years ago? You mean like 5 years ago? So I shouldn't get excited about making 27 points on 1,000 shares on my NVIDIA short? The fuck do I care about what happened 5 years ago? Do you know what happened to Kava yesterday? So if you've been long NVIDIA for the last 5 years, oh, good for you. How was it? How much money you got involved in it? You know, yesterday I had an option play that did the same thing NVIDIA that it took 5 years for NVIDIA to do in 3 hours. I don't give a fuck what NVIDIA did over the last 5 years. Who gives a shit? What does it mean to anybody? Nothing. We live in the moment. This is probably the dumbest shit I ever met. I don't even know what the fuck you mean. I mean, like what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, NVIDIA gives up another 50 points tomorrow. I'll be creaming about that too. I'll be schwitzing or whatever the word is. And when the Qs are down to 445 tomorrow, yeah, I'll be real happy about that too. And guess what? My dad's been long the Qs since 2003. What is that? So what? You know what I say to my dad every time he tells me that? Oh, good for you. Who cares? It means nothing to anybody, right? You want to make money tomorrow? This is you prepare to make money tomorrow. Anyway, on that note, have a great night. See ya. I'll see you tonight. Come in early. Maybe I'll play the music. I'm gonna start playing the music a little bit earlier. Anyway, what show do we have on? Anybody got a good show? Grateful Dead from This Day in History. Ooh, May 30th. I know the exact show that we're gonna listen to. Grateful Dead, May 30th. I think there was a good one where they did 1992, 1971. Let's go. 1972. 92, late, but is that the one when they did that really good Wharf Rat? No. They did Standing on the Moon and Knocking on Heaven's Door. It was a sad show. Maybe I'll go with that. All right, we'll decide that later. All right, see you guys later tonight. You can stop in now if you want. Pretty much going to be live for the next 78 hours. So stop into the site. And by the way, I didn't have a chance to send any emails. So if you're out there and you're still debating whether or not to join me, come on in. These last 3 days, whatever the hell you would have paid, you would have made it today and yesterday and the day before. On top of all the wonderful UVXY that we're sitting on, crushing this thing on a daily basis. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get that gap up. But you know what? Every time I think we're going to open up down big, we don't. But now I'm rooting for an up day, which is very disturbing. I'm rooting for an up day, so we're probably not going to get it. Anyway, hey, it's Teresa. Good to see you. All right, I'll see you guys in a couple hours.